hashtag one with the trees. So the way that I spell that is with the number one, not the way that you spell it, right? So let's see if I can catch this plane. Where is he? I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, hashtag one with the trees. The number one, and then with the trees. The reason I made this is because back in like 2000, sorry, there's like bugs crawling all over Jack and I. The reason I made this is because I had this feeling of paranoia because sometimes it seems like the government had, like I thought one day I was like just sitting there in my room and I'm like thinking about military stuff because like I watch military documentaries and stuff, and I realized like they have infrared type of stuff and like stuff where they can see through walls and stuff like that. And so these people, man. So let me step away. So hashtag one with the trees. You know, I felt like slightly paranoid, and I was overthinking things, and I was like, wow, man, they're looking at me through my walls right now with infrared vision, you know. And I wasn't like freaking out or nothing, but so that made me realize, like, wow, you know, all these wars that we've been through, and all of the blood that was spilled, and all of the people that died, and some of the corpses were never picked up. A lot of them grew with the shrubs and grew with the plantation and grew with the trees. And then we cut down some of the trees, used them as lumber, and built houses, built apartments, built a whole bunch of different telephone poles, etc., etc. So, with that said, you're always with your ancestors no matter what, in that regard. Like, legit, like, you know, that's the closest I've ever felt to spirituality. And it came from, you know, feeling paranoid and feeling like there's infrared vision watching through my walls and, you know, stuff like that. And of course, there are some forms of abuse of power and law enforcement and whatever. So, and it's possible, but I'm not like a drug kingpin or nothing, so it's not like I have anything to hide, but I do enjoy privacy. I really do. And so when I felt that way, I think I'm pretty sure that's what triggered me to think about that idea, where it's like, oh, we've had mass amounts of civil wars and wars and wars and wars on American turf and other turf too, but on our turf. And so essentially the people who passed and grew with the shrubs and the plantation and the trees, we still live with them. They're in our furniture, the wood, you know, the telephone poles, the building itself has wood all inside of the walls. So yeah, if you ever feel disconnected, just think about that, you know, you know, my ancestors are still around me for the most part, and that's the best way you can connect with the dead, I guess. And but they're not dead, you know. They're still here. Like, some of them are still here, you know. Some of them are actually still here because they're built in with some of the wood, which is really interesting to me. So I really hope that you enjoy that idea. I feel corny even saying that, but yeah, I feel like it's a really clever idea. I actually wanted to try to make money from it, but really it's just like, you know, I share it, I document it, here it is. I just thought about it in 2014, 2015 or so, and I was just like, you know what, let me apply this idea. Like, I was thinking, like, man, this is a valuable idea, but at the end of the day, I don't mind sharing. I love sharing. And, you know, I don't exactly have to make money from it, you know. I could, I'm sure, but it's such a unique idea and so clever that I feel like I could make some money off of it. But yeah, if you steal my idea, just make sure you send me a few bucks. No, I'm just joking. Don't steal. But yeah, hashtag one with the trees. Your ancestors are still right here with you. Just think of any wood, any type of wood that we build, like whatever we build with wood. Just think, wow, okay, wow, interesting. Or even just going outside and hanging out in the woods. They're right there, some of them. like the rain spread out, and then it grows up, grows, you know, it doesn't have to grow exactly where the death happened. It grows, it could have spread out through a hurricane and spread, you know. So anyways, it's just really interesting how we're still connected to our ancestors through wood. That's the summary of it. So yeah, I'll just end it at that, because I will keep going all day. Thank you for tuning in the visualization.